Hi students, in this video we are going to see exercise 19. Again, it's going to be with small different adjustment, new adjustment which we are going to come across in the C. In case of balance sheet, okay, the items to be taken, that's common. That's going to be the same. So let us just observe the question now. Ganga and Yamuna are partners in a firm sharing profit and losses equally. They agreed to dissolve the firm as on 31st March 2018, and the balance sheet was as follows. Assets are given, liabilities are given. I have not put a tick mark in this because we are going to do it simultaneously, so it's better that you people will understand what items to be taken and what items not to be taken. Then assets are realized under the adjustment. They have given first, okay, as follows, and something related to debtors with interest is given and bad debts recovered is given. Let us just observe how actually this is going to be taken up by us. Then the second adjustment, partners have taken some of the assets, that's commonly we know. Then all the liabilities were paid in full. Realization expenses were amounted 5,000. This is very simple. So let us see how we are going to do now. Let's just start. Coming for the realization account, on the debit side first, we are going to take the assets. Simultaneously, I'm going to just show how to take it. And you people are going to see, when you are looking at this, your mind should recall what are the assets that we are going to take. So first, cash at bank. What we have to do? We should ignore. Next, second, what we have? Bills receivable. So right from the second, I'm going to take up the items related to assets at the book value. 20,000. Next, to stock, 30,000. To debtor, 40,000. I guess it's visible. Yes. Next, to buildings, 50,000. To motor car account, 20,000. To furniture account, 40,000. Just observe the values which we have taken correctly: 20, 30, 40, 50, 20 and 40. So we have taken all the assets and posted on the opposite direction. This is the credit side, we have posted it on the debit side. Next step, from the liability side, that is from the debit side of balance sheet, outside is, it's only two. See, this is very simple question. So we have only two items. I'm going to just post it by creditors, value is 50,000. Then by bills payable, 30,000. Yes, we have done the second step, posting the outsiders on the opposite direction. Now let us move on to the adjustment. First adjustment, say I'm just leaving space because we need not get confused. Okay, assets realized as follows. So when the assets are realized, it will be always through cash or bank account. In the bracket, let me mention assets realized stock, 30,400. Bills receivable, 19,000. Furniture, 33,000. Debtors, observe debtors are realized 42,600 with interest. Never mind about interest. What is receiving is what important. I said in dissolution, we're not going to compare what actually it is, whether it is high or less. We're just going to take whatever comes in, whether it is with interest or without interest. It's anywhere income for us, right? Okay. Then 2000 were recovered for bad debts written off last year. So it's going to be mentioned as bad debts recovered. What was written off is now recovered. So this is also an income for us. So we have to take it. See, very simple it is. I'm going to take the value now. The first adjustment is completed, right? You have taken all 30,400, 19,000, 33,000, 42,600 and 2,000. Yes, let's take the total of this. 1,27,000 is the total which we got. Next, second adjustment. Now the partners have taken the assets by, first is Ganga's capital account. What is taken over by Ganga? Buildings taken over. I'm writing it in the short form, but you people have to write it in the full form. Okay, next. Who's the next partner? Emuna by Emuna's capital account. What is taken over by Emuna? Motor car taken over. So what is the value? 26,600. Now we have completed even the second adjustment. It's over. Then the third is related to all liabilities are paid in full. So before that, let us just have a check whether all the assets are being taken. How many are here in the question? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bad debts we are not going to consider. This is last year's, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. It's equally taken. Now let us move on to the payment of liabilities. Any payment should be always in the form of cash or bank. Receiving and paying should always be in the form of cash or bank. Okay. Now all the liabilities were paid in full. So just copy from the question the creditors. Okay. Take the book value of that and show that it has been paid. That's all. Bills payable 30,000. So we had only two outsiders, right? So this is also been paid. So the total of this is going to be 80,000 over. We have completed even the third adjustment. Then the last adjustment is related to what? Again, it's going to be related to realization expenses. So we have to show that it is being paid. Realization expenses paid. What is the value of that? 5,000 as we have done. So we have completed with the realization account. Now let us just observe. So we have completed realization account. We are going to check which side is greater. As I've applied the format, it's easy for us. Automatically we get the total of this, right? Okay, now let us just check up once. So I guess credit side total is greater 2,93,600. So the same is going to be taken 2,93,600. Always check up. Check once, okay, and do the total in the pencil outside the column and then take actually which side is greater. Credit side was greater. I have taken it. And we are going to check up. It's going to be a profit. credit side is greater. So let us check what is the profit we have. 1,93,600 minus the debit total. Okay. We couldn't do that calculation. I have to go step by step. So let me just check. Minus so 8,600 is the profit to partners capital account. Profit transferred. Yes, profit transferred. This is going to be divided among the partners. Who are the partners here? Ganga and Yamuna. So for Ganga, it's going to be 8,600 into, what is the ratio? They are equal partners, is it? Let us just observe. Equal. They are equal partners. Equally they are sharing. So it is 1/2. 4,300. And for Yamuna, it's going to be the same again. So let me just copy and paste it. 1,300. So we have completed with the realization account. In this particular question, the printout, the complete printed Xerox, the answer is wrong. So we need not concentrate on that. You can't find the values of capital balances for the partner. So let us just concentrate on how we are following the steps now, right? So let me highlight. Yes, we have completed the realization account. Now let us move on to partners capital account. Now coming for partners capital account, first on the credit side we have by balance brought down 75,000 and 60,000 over. Next, by reserve fund account, 10,000 is going to be issued, distributed equally 1:1, two partners, right? So equally it is distributed 5,000 among them each. So two items from the balance sheet we have taken. Asset side, there is no profit and loss account. Over. Now we are going to concentrate on realization account and check whether capital, what is getting affected here. First, credit side. Could you all find Ganga and Yamuna's capital? Building and motor car is taken over. So opposite to realization account, building taken over, it's by Ganga. The value of that is 60,000. Next, to realization account, motor car taken over by Emuna. So what is the price of that? 26,600 over. Then on the debit side, we are going to move on the debit side now and find out. Yes, we have a profit, only profit of Ganga and Yamuna, 4,300. So this is going to be in the opposite direction. I'm going to write it now. Just observe. By realization account, profit transferred 4,300, 4,300 each. We have completed. Just have a glance whether we have taken all. We have only 3 items which is highlighted, capital word that's getting affected, yes. So we have completed with partners capital account. Now let us just take the total. I guess credit side only is going to be greater. Just by observing we can find out, right? Yes, so we are going to find out the next of Emuna as well. So it's going to be 84,300 and 69,300, the total on the credit side. So we have to find out now what is going to be the final settlement for each partners that they are going to get. So the value that is going to be paid for the partners on the dissolution is 24,300 for Ganga and 42,700 for Yamuna. Observe the cash account. Now let us move on to cash or bank account, the last account to be prepared. Coming for the cash account now, debit side, opening balance to balance brought down, which we found on the asset side. We have not taken it, 25,000. Yes, there is only one which we have. Now let us go for the realization account. We will find the highlighted color blue by cash or bank credit side first. Credit side assets realized. So we are going to write that now. To realization account, assets realized. So what is the value of that? 1,27,000, 1,27,000 over. Now on the debit side we have external liabilities and realization expenses paid. I'm going to take it on the opposite direction. By realization account, its external liabilities paid. The value of that is 80,000. Next, by realization account, again it's realization expenses paid, and the value of that is 5,000. Let's have a check once. 80 and 5,000. Just observe. Yes, 80,000 external liabilities, 5,000 for realization expenses. So we have taken this from the realization account. That's over. Let us concentrate on partners capital account. We have here on the debit side the final payment for the partners Ganga and Yamuna. So this has to be posted on the opposite. By partners capital account, Ganga, Yamuna. So Ganga gets 24,300 and Yamuna gets 42,700. This we have to check. Do we have partners loan from the question given? No, I don't think so we have it. If we have it, we won't get tallied each. Put this side. Now let us just check up the cash account. No, there is nothing in the liability given. So our cash account is tallied both the side, 1,52,000. So we have completed. Just observe the steps which we follow. If it is perfect, we need not bother about what the answer could be. You will get tallied both the side. If your account is not getting tallied, first thing which you have to always have alertness that appears in your mind. Okay, it's going to be partners loan, because most of the time we forget to take the partners loan that will be paid only in the cash account when we are preparing. Clear? Yes. Thank you, students.